Very warm welcome to all of you guys. Okay, so
Good morning.
good morning, guys. So give an introduction about myself and about this course before we start off. So my name is Santosh, and I have around more than 13 years of experience in the IT industry. And from past 4 years, I'm trying to train people on this business analyst course. Currently, I'm working as a senior project manager in a product-based company. And yeah, from past 6 or 8 months, I think I'm regularly giving training, and I have placed quite a few people in this job roles, and I have trained around more than 80 people till now, and placed more than close to 15 to 20 people. Yeah, now I'm trying to extend is not only to BA, but I'm also trying to come up with Scrum Master and project management roles training. I'm also hiring a few new trainers, and so it's improve my training team as well. Okay, so this is about me, and I named this institute as a SIT, which is called a Switch to IT Jobs. Okay, so very soon. This course is mainly for people who already have some experience in any of the domains like BFSI or healthcare or HR. Okay. People who already know how businesses work. And for those businesses, mainly, if you know how the process is there, then we have seen that many of the processes are automated using some other applications. For example, it's a very classic example that I give. You have seen if you wanted to withdraw some money from bank. Okay, earlier a few years back when I was a kid, my father used to send me to the bank, so I had to stand in the line. Okay, fill up a form, and then if I stand in the line for almost 30 minutes to 1 hour, then they used to give me a token. Again, I have to stand in the cashier line for, and when they call me, then I was able to get the cash. Okay, that was the process. That was the banking process at that time. But now, if you can just go and withdraw cash from any of the ATMs. It's been automated, that entire process. Okay, but you have seen these examples in many ways. Okay, like booking a cab or ordering a food. Everything is nowadays there's technological intervention. Okay, so the manual intervention is being cut down, and most of these things are done through an application of business analysis. Okay, so a business analyst analyzes the business first and tries to come up with a software applications in that place. Okay, so that is the main job. So a person who already knows the business. Okay, so that means you already know 50% of this course, and now the remaining 50% is taught in this 30 days. Okay, how to analyze the business and how to develop an application or automate that particular business process that you're going to learn in this course. And you will have a very huge team with you. They are like developers and testers and architects. Your goal is to just analyze the business and document all the requirements and then present it to the development team. Okay, this will be your three. Okay, these are the three important tasks that you need to perform on a high level. So this is about the business analyst role. I hope I made it clear for you. Since many of them, it's new for you to step into IT industry, I just want to give you an overview of how things are here in IT industry, how a project gets initiated, from where does it get initiated, and what is the software development lifecycle, what are the different phases in it. We have Waterfall and Agile methodologies. Okay, they both are very, very different in its own time. So we're going to learn them, and then we are going after understanding the IT industry and then the projects and then the software development. Now we need to drill down and get into our roles and responsibilities. That is the BA's roles and responsibilities. We're going to understand various techniques of how to gather requirements from the business teams and then document them, present and report the progress of the requirements. Okay, and then sixth session will be very important session, that is how to handle the change requests. Okay, so change requests create a huge impact to the tech team. So we need to really understand how to handle these changes. Okay, it's primary responsibility of PA, and sometimes even project manager gets involved in handling the change requests. And after that, we need to understand some technical skills as well, like SQL and database concepts. When I say technical skills, they're not very hardcore. Okay, SQL is like normal English language with some syntaxes. Okay, we'll try to understand. I was able to learn only within 1 or 2 days, and my friends were able to learn in 2 hours. It was one of my previous training. While I was explaining the SQL in a joins, he just wrote the entire query and messaged in this Zoom session itself. So it's very easy to interpret it with this technical skills. Many people get actually scared. Okay, and after that, we are going to learn the project management tools like Jira and Confluence. And then we'll have some domain knowledge sessions where I'll ask you to present your respective domains about what is the business process involved and what are the different applications you guys use. Okay, and then the 10th one is like preparing a resume and how to crack the interview. These are the theory topics. We'll also have some practical topics like how to create. So we are going to literally prepare software applications, BA's tasks. Okay? While developing an application from scratch, what are all the tasks that BA need to perform? We'll try to perform all those activities here. I'll perform all those tasks live here in this class, in these sessions. Parallelly, you can work on, like for suppose if I'm building an application called as ETCS, which is called as Electronic Type Capturing System, which is used in almost all the organizations. You can parallelly work on all those tasks with any of your application, which you are very close to. Okay. Yeah, so we're going to prepare, understand what are the pre-project activities, how a project gets initiated, what happens, what are the things that happen even before a project gets started. We're going to discuss like SoW and Project Charter, and then we're going to understand about various businesses and technical meetings through a role plays. Okay, we'll try to perform the role plays here. I'll give you guys like if anyone is very good in any of the domains, I'll just give them the product owner role. Okay, and the other person the business analyst role, and the other person like an SME. So we'll try to see some interactions happening between them, and I'll try to correct them if they go anywhere wrong. Okay. And then the stakeholder analysis, through which we'll try to prepare a RACI matrix. And then we'll have some requirement gathering sessions where you have to perform certain elicitation techniques, which we learned in the theory sessions. And then the fifth one is the most important one, where we'll try to prepare RTM, which is called as a requirement traceability matrix. This is a simple Excel sheet where we'll note down all the requirements that we need to build for this application. Okay. And then this Moscow analysis is the prioritization technique through which we'll prioritize all the requirements, what are the must-haves and should-haves and could-haves. Okay. And then we'll prepare the enterprise analysis as how this particular application is going to impact the entire enterprise. Okay, we'll do SWOT analysis, gap analysis, and risk analysis. Then we'll try to create UML diagrams through which the various technical stakeholders can really understand the requirements in a better way. Okay. And then the BRD and HLD documentations are the are like an agreement between the business and the tech teams. Okay, so we need to get these documents signed off with the business teams. Only post which it stands like an agreement between both of them as what are all the deliverables we are going to give them. Okay. And yeah, so these are the practical topics we are going to cover in this session. And Agile is the most sought after for a business analyst. So most of the questions will be coming from here. That's why I mentioned it as a separate topic. Okay, so here we're going to understand. You have seen, right? The project management tools are Jira and Confluence. So we are going to set up the Jira board, and we are going to create the product backlog. Then we are going to understand the sprint ceremonies, write user stories and acceptance criteria, and you will also do agile reporting. So nowadays, what happened is all these topics, like theory topics, all these practical topics, I don't mind if you just ignore them. But these 5 topics, if you're good with it, that's it, guys. You're good to survive in this job. Okay, so it's so important. For these last 5 topics are very, very important. Okay, so if you focus 80% on this and 20% on these other topics, I'm fine with it. Most of the questions will be on these 5 topics.